It is now 2022, but it's obvious that the Johnny Depp-Amber Heard feud is far from over. It might have been backbenched for a little while, but we all know that the chaotic, far from romantic love story of these two huge names in Hollywood will soon catch up. And in fact, just recently, it already did. When a new development of the Depp-Heard case surfaced, actor James Franco, one of the men who was accused of having an affair with Amber Heard during her marriage with Johnny Depp, has been called in to testify for her infamous case. So, how do you think it will go? And what is the real story behind this whole James Franco fiasco? Sure, we have known Elon Musk to be really a character in this melodrama, but what about James? What part will he play? Well, let's find that out in this video, but before anything else, make sure first to hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't yet, and let's begin. First, let's get down to the question, why should James Franco testify? What exactly did he do? It appears that court struggle between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard will not be resolved anytime soon. A new name has been added to the list of suspects in this case, James Franco. For this reason, the actor must also appear as an expert witness in a new stage of the litigation between the former couple and present his own testimony. Depp's legal team wants to question Franco as a witness, exactly to see if he and Heard discussed the fight or if Franco saw any injuries to Heard. According to page 6, James Franco will be called upon to testify in a new legal struggle that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are engaged in. But what is the explanation for this? The purported love affair that the actor would have had with Heard during the time period in which the actress claimed that Johnny had maltreated her was revealed. It was announced following the release of a video in which Amber Heard can be seen with Franco in an elevator, shortly after she accused Depp of not-so-kind actions and just around 24 hours after she and Johnny had a massive altercation. For this, the actor will be required to respond to the question of whether he witnessed any symptoms of physicality on others on the occasion or whether the actress revealed that she had been subjected to maltreatment at the time. Heard's legal team had claimed Franco lived in the building around the time of the incident and simply took the elevator together. Depp's attorney said this is a lie. This is when Amber reportedly stated that Johnny had done some bad things. In an official statement at the time, Johnny had stated the following: "I have denied Miss Heard's allegations vehemently. She walked into court to obtain a temporary order against Depp with painted-on injuries that witnesses and surveillance footage show she did not possess each day of the preceding week." In light of what Johnny had said, if these injuries were fabricated, then James may have something to declare, given that he was with Amber as shown by the surveillance footage. And if it is proven that these injuries were not real, coupled with the fact that James had knowledge of this, then he may find himself getting embroiled in another matter that he could rather do without. Time will tell. Depp said he filed the lawsuit not only to clear my name and restore my reputation, but to attempt to bring clarity to the women and men whose lives have been harmed by this type of behavior and who have been repeatedly lied to by Miss Heard purporting to their spokesperson. To be clear, James Franco and Amber Heard met while working on the film Pineapple Express in 2008, which was their first collaboration. Since then, the two actors have formed a deep bond that they call friendship. I'm quoting, "My hand's in the air right now." Johnny Depp, on the other hand, claimed that they were a couple and this was a contributing factor to their breakup. Depp's lawyer also have reason to believe that the two had ample interaction with one another. Franco will be specifically quizzed on whether he noticed anything on her during their interactions or if she ever spoke to him about Depp and their relationship. He was set for the deposition early next year, with the trial set to take place in April of 2022. In recent years, James Franco's film and television career has suffered a significant setback. The allegations against him have been far and wide-reaching, which led to the indictment of The Professor. Recently, the actor broke his silence and admitted that he had committed the crime and that he was suffering on the inside. The news comes just shortly after Franco spoke out about the venereal misconduct allegations against him for the first time since the allegations came out in 2017. The American actor, best known for his role in The Disaster Artist, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, and The Interview, fell from the public eye in 2017 when he was said to have committed some horrible actions. This would explain why we haven't heard much about him for the past few years. Recently, Franco attempted to make a return to the public by appearing on the Jess Cagle podcast. In the podcast, he publicly addressed what's been said about him for the first time and admitted to much of it. He went on to deny the most serious items against him and indicated he settled the suit only to bring an easy end to it. Franco's statement sparked a scathing response from the public, who slammed him for downplaying the entire situation. Now he has found himself mixed up with another predicament. A trial date for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is set for April 11, 2022, in Fairfax County, Virginia, and is expected to last for 12 days. The fact that Franco has been summoned to testify does not imply that he has committed any offense. Being embroiled in Depp and Heard's $50 million case, on the other hand, isn't exactly a positive publicity stunt. Furthermore, when it's not a crime, if additional information about Franco and Heard's alleged affair are revealed, it is possible that the public's perception of him will deteriorate even further. Franco just reached a $2.2 million settlement in his own suit, and it is unlikely that he will be pleased to be named as a defendant in yet another high-profile complaint. Putting aside his previous difficulties, Franco's evidence in the lawsuit might be extremely important if the alleged interactions between Franco and Heard did occur. Franco's knowledge of or lack of knowledge of any symptoms of mistreatment may be used to either prove or disprove Heard's claims, depending on the circumstances. Considering the possibility that Franco's testimony will reveal crucial evidence in the Depp and Heard case, Franco's testimony will be extremely interesting. James Franco, however, wasn't the big first name to get involved in this Depp-Heard chaos. Even early last year, a few months before the first supposed trial in Johnny Depp's $50 million lawsuit against Amber Heard was set to start, Johnny wanted Elon Musk and the American Civil Liberties Union to be pulled into the case. Included among the 24 requests were specific requests about the Sun case, the ACLU, and any allegations of mistreatment committed by either Mr. Depp or Ms. Heard. In the first ACLU summons, topics sought basically have the same scope, with emphasis on donations. The main suit, the conversations about Amber and Johnny's relationship. You might be wondering, what do Elon Musk and the ACLU have to do with the case that Depp launched against his ex-wife in March 2019 over a Washington Post op-ed she penned? Well, Musk dated the Aquaman actress for a year after her marriage to Depp collapsed in 2016. However, the latter repeatedly has alleged that the former and Heard were romantically involved much before she and Depp split. So, I guess the two big names involving Amber's affairs during her marriage with Johnny are finally surfacing. And boy, we just hope that good things will happen from there. And let's also not forget that Amber Heard is a mother now, to a surrogate son. So who knows what could really happen. Johnny has two huge names testifying either for or against Amber, but Amber also has a card to pull. How about you? What do you think will happen? Tell us in the comments. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more episodes.